How's it going, guys? So Atlas had a live stream today showing off some of their new stuff, and I have to say it is definitely some pretty cool things here. The submarine got shown off. Now, excuse the quality, that was the quality of their stream. It fixed up a little bit later, but yeah, when they were streaming the game, it was just pretty laggy, and it was mostly this is all being shown in the dev kit as well, so I think that was kind of tough for them. But yeah, we get to take kind of like a sneak peek at the submarine. The cool thing is this thing is actually unlocked through defeating the Kraken. So I thought that was kind of neat. Look at all those dead whales. That is insane. But yeah, there's this the Atlantis kind of like underwater thing. They said this is going to kind of play into the lore. You can see one of the new crabs swimming right there. There's another kind of little close-up of the crab. Oh, here we go. There's a bunch of them. So they're basically the Karkinos. They said to start off, they'll pretty much be just like the Karkinos in Ark, but that eventually they'll have their own special purpose for Atlas as well. So I thought that was neat, and this entire new zone is amazing. They said there's going to be a lot of new creatures with it. I think we get a sneak peek of maybe like 2 of them. At some point, there's like a giant squid that goes by, and then there was some kind of weird fish shark thing that definitely wasn't a hammerhead. So I thought that was kind of neat. But they said there's going to be more to come with it. And then these trenches, there's going to be 8 of them for official servers, and each will have a power stone. And those power stones will let you fight a harder version of the Kraken to unlock some special stuff as well. So that's kind of a neat little thing that they mentioned. But yeah, the submarine's really, really cool, and I like it. They did say that if you don't have it unlocked, you can ride in it. You can just not drive it. So that's a cool thing right there. I'm not entirely sure what fuel it runs off of. Oh, yeah, if you look up here, top of the screen, there's the squid. So I think there's squid already in the game, but maybe they don't spawn. I don't know. But they kind of turned away from it quickly, and there was another kind of fish they turned away from really quickly, and I'm not entirely sure what that is, but this underwater trench just looks amazing. I love it here. And they said, you know, that this previous civilization from the Golden Age, they used to live up in the sky and under the sea and all sorts of stuff like that. So I'm very excited to see that. I also love this like volcanic trench they kind of made here, or volcanic part of the trench. It's absolutely beautiful. I think this is going to be a cool little update. And this kind of stuff is scheduled for March, and they said they'll slowly be adding new creatures to it as it goes. So that's kind of a neat thing. I'm very happy for that. I think they're just kind of showing you can walk around in it. This other guy's kind of like chilling around with it. And you can actually pop out. During the stream, he actually died, and I think he's trying to get to his other trench. So basically, I think the gameplay pretty much just crashes right here. Yep, so that's where that one's going to end right there. They also showed off the peg leg and hook in-game, so you can kind of see it right there. There's a peg leg and hook. You unfortunately cannot have a hook and a peg leg on both legs and both hands, sadly. But you can pick left or right. And then they gave us a little bit of a show to the guillotine and some extra functioning to it. So boom, there goes that guy. You can see the hook in first person there. And you can actually pick up the head. And the purpose for picking up the head is you can actually put their head on a pike. And the head keeps the appearance of that person, which is a very, very cool thing. Next, there's going to be this kind of like swinging around going, and this is the improved grapple. Now you can see it still needs a little bit of work. It's a little wonky, but you can actually like swing. They want you to be able to kind of, you know, have a lot more fluid use of the grapple, be able to swing into places, gain some momentum. You know, you can move up and down the rope, etc. It's definitely a nice little improvement right there. And they're actually, it also has kind of like a new aiming mechanic. So this guy's gonna run out here, and we'll give him a moment. You'll see when he starts to aim it, you actually get kind of like a better marker of like where it's going to be going. And I think that alone on its own, there it is a great mechanic. I mean, I know I love that. That's so much easier to kind of see where you're going to end up going. And lastly, they showed off the new Ships of the Damned, and the 3 different sizes that are basically going in. And there's going to be a schooner, which are these little guys right here. They still come in their different ranks, and I just love the look of it. They've got little flags, it's a pointy little boat, they've got that cannon up on the front of it, and they look like they're ready to, like, bash into you and, like, puncture stuff. So that's pretty crazy right there. I definitely love the look of these. And then there's also going to be a brig and a galleon. And the brig is pretty much the old version, but they did spruce it up a little bit. I think he's going to be spawning one here in a second. Or not. I think he was having spawn code issues. There we go. There's the brig. So, yeah, you can see it's kind of pretty much the same thing. I don't think they really changed it much. And then there is the galleon, and it's just a really different looking boat, and I love it. So let's wait a second here. He should be spawning it in here soon. I think this is it. And boom, there's a galleon. Look at this thing. That is one mean looking boat. Crazy. Well, guys, I'm going to leave it with you here. Sound off down in the comments section below how you feel about these new incoming things. I know I'm super excited for it, and I can't wait to see these in-game. They also announced there's going to be a full wipe to official servers. That means character and everything. Talk about that down in the comments as well. As always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll be back with more news on Atlas when there's something awesome to show, and we will see you next time. Hope y'all have a great weekend.